Hey everybody again. Today we're having like a new lesson in writing, but not in a lesson in writing. It's very important to know about it. Yes, it's about linking words. What does it mean linking words? Actually, it comes from the verb link, okay? To link one thing with another one, okay? And it's very important to know them because it's going to help you on your writing, okay? You cannot write a writing without knowing those things, okay? So we're going to go through all this. I know you just like it looks too much, but it's really easy, and most of them you already know them, okay? Let's see the first one, addition. What does it mean addition? Yeah, addition comes actually from the verb add, okay? It's plus. When I have two ideas, this plus this, okay? For example, I am 20 years old, I am 20 years old too. I play tennis and basketball. I listen to music and watch TV, okay? Also, it's the same thing like and, okay? I can say I listen to music and also I do, for example, some sports, or I exercise every day. Also, I don't know, like I go to a club. I mean, I exercise outside and I go to a club, okay? It's just addition. When you want to add two things, like you're doing this and this, okay? You're not doing only one thing, we use these things, okay? It's that easy. I know most of you are really familiar with and, to, and also, okay? In addition to this, it's the same meaning, okay? For example, I play sports, I listen to music, and I go to the mosque. In addition to this, I revise my lessons, okay? In addition to all this, I do this, okay? So it's also addition. Let's go to the second one. The second one, it's about contrast and concession. I know that most of the teachers maybe just split them into two parts. Some of them say contrast themselves, concession themselves. I'm not saying that there is no difference between the two. Of course, there's a slight difference between the two, but as you're back students, you're not going to be more I don't know, you won't pay attention to the difference between these two things, but what's important to you is this contrast and concession are two things against each other, opposing each other, or just different, okay? For example, I eat vegetables, but I don't eat meat. For example, you're vegetarian, okay? I eat vegetables, but I don't eat meat. Or I drink water, سيدي for example, or سيدي حرازم or whatever, but I don't drink Coca-Cola, or I don't drink coffee, okay? The same thing with however. For example, I revised my lesson really good. However, I got a bad mark, okay? For example, you revised really well, you expect that you're going to have 18, but when it came to the fact of your paper, you found you just had 9, which is a bad mark, okay? Even though it's the same thing, it's also talk about contrast and concession, and you can use it. But what I advise you, if you find any of those, most of the time, like here, I use only 4. It's my maximum. You see, my maximum, it was 4 expressions. But if it's just hard for you to use one of those here, and you find it easier, for example, here to use and to, and easier for you to use but here, just use what you know to use, okay? I'm not putting these things to make it harder. I'm just like trying to make it easier on you. So what is easy for you, just write it really correctly and use the ones that you feel you know them, okay? Or are more easier than others, okay? Let's go now to purpose, okay? I will come from here. Purpose. Purpose means the goal, okay? I have a goal. For example, to get my back, I should prepare, okay? If you don't prepare your lessons, you go not to get your back. You go not to sleep all day long And when it comes to exam, you said, oh, I didn't succeed, so the teachers are bad, or it was not my mistake. No, it was your mistake. So in order, or to, so this is the purpose, to get that point, you should do something, okay? So to get my back, I should revise. Or in order to, for example, be a good student, I should revise, okay? In order to get a good mark, I mean I should do a good job, okay? It's the same thing like so as to. So as to, for example, I don't know, like I work hard so as to get my back. I prepare my lessons so as to get a good mark, okay? You can use whatever example, okay? Illustrate. Illustrate means when you give examples, and this is a very important one. Why? I'm going to tell you why. When you write in your writing, it's very important that you're going to mention more examples. Because if you just like come and say whatever without examples, it's good when you develop just the ideas. But I'd like and I'd prefer if you just like put more examples. When you just like say sentence, for example, you can say, for example, I practice sport. For example, basketball, handball. It's really good to give examples, okay? When you write your essay, just write examples. Don't be afraid of it, all right? For instance, it's the same thing like for example, if you just like gave the example twice and you don't want to make repetition, you can the first time say for example, and for the second time you said for instance, okay? That's good. Now let's move to a reason, okay? You give a reason why you did something, okay? We have because, and I know that you start studying because from the first time you studied English, so maybe now it's for 3 years, but I'm going to tell you, because when you give the cause, okay? For example, I listen to English songs because I want to develop my English. I don't know, I eat vegetables because I want to be in a good shape. Okay, so you give the reason and you give the cause why you're doing so, okay? Since, okay, give a reason on it. Here we're going to say, like, since it's, let's say this is the same example we're just like giving here. You're just like doing, eating vegetables because you want to be in a good shape, okay? Since I eat vegetables, or I just like, I work hard since I am in back, because I am in back, okay? I play sports because it's important for health, okay? It's the same thing with for, okay? You just like give a reason and you give it like because. It's the same use, okay? Compare. Compare, it comes from comparison, okay? We compare two things. We can use both, neither, nor, okay? When you compare two things, for example, both, for example, I don't know, two teams of football play together, okay? You said, and their play, like the way how they played, it was not good. So you said, both teams were bad, okay? Or both themes were like good, okay? Neither. When you said neither, nor, which means not this and not this, okay? For example, let's talk about Raja and Widad. Sorry for the fans of the team. Just like an example. Neither Raja nor Wak played good yesterday, for example, okay? It's just an example, which means not this and not this, none of them played well yesterday, okay? So you can use neither nor. This is in comparison. Actually, if you have essay, and you might have comparison, but if you feel like you do want to do it, and you want to just like write this by itself and this by itself, do it, okay? Just write what you understand and write what is easier for you, because as much as you're making it easier, you're just like doing a better job, okay? let's carry on. Now we show a result, okay? Show a result, for example, consequently, okay? For example, I've already gave such examples, okay? I drove fast, consequently, I had an accident. I don't know, I didn't revise, consequently, I didn't get my back. So this is how I did something, and as a consequence, this is what happened, okay? I didn't revise. Consequently, I didn't succeed, okay? You didn't revise, so do not expect that you're going to succeed, okay? Because of this, okay? For example, because of this, when I say like this, because of, for example, hard work. Because of the hard work, I couldn't wake up. Because of my sword muscles, I couldn't run again, okay? Because of because of my careless, I did a bad thing, okay? We all do bad things, but just explaining the result, okay? It's the same thing with so and the same thing with therefore, okay? For example, I listen to English songs, so I speak good English. I don't know. Therefore, it's the same thing. I listen to music. Therefore, I don't know, I'm speaking English good, especially if you listen to English songs that would going to help you in your listening, your speaking, on how you catch words and also on vocabulary. So I advise you to do some such things, okay? The last thing is summarizing. When we say summarizing means you make a summary of the whole things, okay? That going to be really good for you in the essays when you're just like, or also in paragraphs, when you want to just like sum up your essay, you said all the ideas and you're just like done and you're going to say this. For example, you've been talking about the advantages and disadvantages of internet. Then you come at the end, so you say, finally, internet is something good if we don't not waste a lot of time in front of it. Or in conclusion, I think, here you can also add your opinion, okay? In conclusion, which means concluding all those things, this is going to happen. To sum up, I think that internet is something good if we're just like not wasting a lot of time. It might be it might be both informative and like a good tools for entertainment. Great. Now, this is what it is about, the Lincoln words. Some of you would say, this is the first time I hear such Lincoln words. I've never known them. What I advise you to do is this. I want you at least to take 1 or 2 Lincoln words from each section we have here, okay? Like the first one, take and also. The second one, take but, however. The third one, take to or in order to. Here, just you can take only one. For example, here take because, and I know that you all know what it means because. Compare, you can say both, neither nor. As a result, you can use consequently, so, and this are very known, okay, therefore as well because of this, but I'm just like making it easier summarizing. You can say finally, to sum up, in conclusion, only one, and you can use it in all your writing, okay? I hope you get the lesson. I hope that you know what means Lincoln words now. I hope that you're going to do what I ask you to do. Just take one in each section, and that will help you, of course, to link your paragraphs, and they're very good to connect all the paragraphs that you have. Do not mess it up, and I hope you're going to do a good job.